Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. You guys don't look happy. Good afternoon. Okay, so before I say what I want to say, allow me to welcome the guests who have managed to be with us today. First, I will start with friends who have made it to be here, just to say a word. There are people who we've had similar experiences in the past, and I feel it wise, they say something. So, to all my friends who have managed to come, kindly step forward.
Are you his enemy?
Good afternoon. My name is Maurice Akiro, and like he said, I'm his friend. We've been with your current president, Mr. Silas. We were with him in high school. And since high school, he's shown a lot of leadership qualities. I remember I left him in high school though, but when he was done, he came and told me that we served in the same council. Then he ended up being the students president at the school we went to, which I believe most of you know. And I've also served as a council member in the school that I attended, the uni. I was at Mount Kenya University, and I recently just graduated. And the only thing that I'm happy to be here, and we've always been appreciative of people that we were with at some previous point. Then we see that they're growing, they're making the change. We always like to come and celebrate them. To the new leaders, I just have a piece of advice to you. And everyone has come here who's come and spoken to you, has told you that you're supposed to, the first thing as a leader is that it's service to God and service to humanity. But I would like to take it further and say that the only aspect that you need is empathy. You need to be empathetic. When you have that virtue of being empathetic to people, or you have empathy in you, you're going to know how you're going to journey. Former President Teddy has been here. He's told you, heard what he said, that this is not a walk in the park. The immediate former president has also been here. But the only thing, if you have empathy, things are going to really work for you. Otherwise, I'm great to be here. I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy to see that all of you are here to support my friend. And we pray that next year, such a time, he's going to stand here, and when he's going to be the outgoing president, you guys are going to speak of the tremendous achievements that he's going to have. So Silas, I wish you well in your council. I wish every member of your council well, and I want to put you in front of God and to just also tell you that you need to be empathetic, and everything is going to go so well. Thank you, and have a blessed afternoon.
Good afternoon to all of us. My name is Samuel, and like he said, I am a friend of his. I know him from way back. We were in the same class all the way back from high school. And he has always shown that aptitude for leadership all the way from the beginning. He was the class rep all the way to the end, promoted in ranks, rising for the body, until at the end he was at the top of the food chain, the guy at the very top. I was just assisting him as the second in command, but he was the man in command. And I really blessed the Lord for that. I was invited, I came, until I was told, you're a friend. So I think that is a virtue you learn as you grow up as a leader. You learn that you don't always have to go for the big title. Sometimes it's the responsibility that you have. I came because I had a pretty tight schedule today, but like I said, let me squeeze. I was here by 10 a.m. but nikatoka tena, then I came back. Because I have to support him. He's a friend, right? And when a friend has made an achievement, you have to be there to celebrate them as life goes on. And so Silas, I'm very proud of you. And I hope that your path continues to broaden and your future is brighter. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So those are my
need to speak on behalf of the rest. Let me recognize the parents and relatives of some of our council members who are in. Maybe you will just stand and wave. For the parents, the relatives who are around. Thank you very much. At this point, let me invite all student leaders who have managed to be here to say a word, and then ultimately the president of KCA University will speak on behalf of all the student leaders who didn't manage to come today. So welcome.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm from JKUAT, the peer of the president, Dr. Fidel Newton, and to the vice, thank you for inviting JKUAT. We are a family, right? All of us are comrades. So my only advice is, you have been given the power, but can you lead now? It has a lot of challenges. You have to bishana na watu and also make peace. So to the JKUAT family, we are here together, and congratulations, service.
Good evening. My name is Elvis Obiwo. I'm the president of KCA University, and I'm very glad to be here. I'm very happy for the newly elected leaders. So I've been told to talk on behalf of the other presidents and other student leaders. I want to advise you that leadership is not a bed of roses, and as leaders, you have to look far and beyond Pioneer International University. Don't just sit at the office there. Do whatever you can to also network. Do whatever you can so that you can also represent Pioneer International University and the committees in the government, and to ensure that the students are fully represented wherever you can with their capacity. So thank you all for being here today. I'm also glad to have been invited. Thank you and congratulations once again.
So at that juncture, I now share with you what I have for you. So today, ladies and gentlemen, as I stand before you with immense gratitude and a sense of purpose that goes beyond words. Being elected as your president is not just an honor, but a duty I do not take lightly. Your trust has empowered me to lead our university towards a future of growth, innovation, and empowerment. I thank each one of you for believing in this vision. To paraphrase Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. And most of the time, whenever you want to do something, people will always give you reasons why it will not work. Until you do it, then that's when they come. Together, we have done the impossible by uniting under a shared purpose, but today marks the beginning of real work. I campaigned on a platform of student empowerment, service delivery reform, academic and extracurricular excellence, and health and wellness for all students. I believe in a future where each of you has the resources and support you need to achieve your full potential. Now that the campaign is behind us, it's time to focus on execution. Now, how will we turn our shared vision into reality? Allow me to give a framework for growth, and under the student empowerment title, because it's not just a buzzword, it's the foundation upon which all our efforts will rest. Steve Jobs once said that innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. And if we are to be leaders in the world, we must cultivate an environment where each student is given the tools, opportunities, and freedoms to innovate. And how will we do this? Student engagement platforms, which we have started establishing, where your voices are central to decision making. Those are going to include open forums, suggestion platforms, and student councils, where every voice can be heard. Each semester will be structured opportunities for students to meet with the university leadership to discuss pressing issues and propose solutions. We have managed to initiate mentorship programs, which we trust that partnering with the alumni, faculty, and industry professionals, we are going to launch mentorship programs that will connect you with experts in your fields of interest. And this mentorship will offer guidance, networking opportunities, and real-world insights that can help students navigate both academic challenges and career aspirations. Through collaboration with external and internal experts, we will introduce skill-building workshops, focusing on entrepreneurship, leadership, technology, and soft skills. The goal is to prepare each of you, not just for exams, but for the world beyond this campus. After all, success doesn't come from just book knowledge. It comes from being well-rounded, adaptable individuals ready to tackle real-world challenges. Now, we've all had issues as far as service delivery is concerned, and in fixing the fundamentals on that, if we are to move forward as an institution, we must first address the existing inefficiencies in our administrative framework. Just as Kofi Annan once said that you are never too young to lead, and you should never doubt your capacity to make a difference. Many of you have voiced concerns about the finance department and the exams office, and these inefficiencies have directly impacted your academic journeys. We all know a friend who maybe is no longer with us or they have deferred because of similar issues. We've all witnessed the handling that goes on in those two departments. In the book, someone said that the strongest steel is forged in hell. The strongest steel is forged in hell. I must differ by saying that it's not a must for us to pass through hell when we have religiously walked the path of salvation by abiding by the rules. Now, during the debate, I mentioned that we students come in as stakeholders in this institution, and our main job here is to study, but the university has also a role in ensuring that we do so seamlessly and effortlessly. So, we will immediately begin working with the finance department, because at the end of the day, castles never bring out fruitful solutions in many occasions. So by beginning to work with the finance department to implement more streamlined ways of operation, so that at least as a university, the delays will be replaced by a simplified online system where students can easily access their statements, make payments, and track financial aid without unnecessary bureaucracy. Most of us have requested for financial statements, and there are people who have missed scholarships because of the same issue. So that one we are going to do so through a centralized portal. Initially, we've been having a conversation where the university doesn't have a students portal, but as I quote the former president Teddy Okach during this year's presidential debate, he said that we have an existing portal. So the problem that we have is that what Dennis highlighted, that the information is not reaching the students on what is going on as far as the portal is concerned. So within 4 weeks from this inauguration on the status of the said student portal, the Student Governing Council will give a report to the public so that everyone knows what's going on as far as the portal is concerned. So clubs and societies, I will speak and say, the CEO of Google once said that a diverse mix of voices leads to better discussions, decisions and outcomes for everyone. And since clubs and societies are the heartbeat of any university, fostering collaboration, diversity of thought and community building. But many of our student clubs struggle with limited resources, minimal engagement and a lack of institutional support. My administration will change that by fostering a culture where these extracurricular activities are not just seen as a side aspect of university life, but as a core part of personal and professional growth. We will push as a council for the increase of budget for the student-run clubs and societies, ensuring that they have the necessary financial resources to organize events, participate in competitions, and undertake community outreach projects. To encourage collaboration between different clubs, we have to create a collaboration hub where societies from different disciplines can share ideas, pool resources, and co-host events. This will also allow students from diverse backgrounds to connect and innovate together. We witnessed this during the previous presidential debate, clubs joining and hosting events. We as a council will also push for the introduction of an annual clubs and society gala, where the most active, innovative and impactful clubs will be recognized. This gala will not only celebrate excellence, but also encourage others to step up and make a difference in their own capacities. On sports development, we are all awake to Michael Jordan when he once said that talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Sports are not just about physical fitness, we are all aware of that. They are about building character, discipline, and teamwork. At Pioneer International University, we have immense talent, but we lack the structure and support necessary to truly succeed in inter-university competition. That's going to change. How? The issue of Kenya University's Sports Association, KUSA, has been raised here from time immemorial, ever since I joined this school. Every regime has been mentioning the registration of the university to KUSA, and we did some consultations, and the university gave a reason that registration to KUSA costs a certain amount, which I believe there are reasons as to why we were not registered to KUSA. I don't want to mention those reasons. So we will ensure our full registration with the Kenya University Sports Association. We will share with the university, seek the support, and chip in where necessary. Coaching and infrastructure. Our plan